Igbo bi Igbo mamano. Onye kene Sonny kene ya. In the last episode, we enjoyed delicious meal in Nyakwaraka Wesie. We added a few twists, eba and eba. This time around, we're going to add some few twists. Today, sit back and enjoy Afambo Uwefi Noble Igwe. And you're watching Setigo, the biggest and the best cooking TV show on TV. Nodana, Chelono, Kaibiapano.
Setigo DJ put the volume louder. Obuni wezi go to fenya munyoka. Jiro mo femiti play adi me konja. Problem no the finish now why I know the border. I found working in LA no be promo. Maggi melo for bulezi go combo. Ebu na mo gire move it on slow mo. I know they carry my belly play in case you don't know. Setigo.
You know, everything in life has a recipe.
Really?
Yes, dear. Like the recipe to rule a great empire. The recipe to be the best of the best.
You've got the recipe.
The recipe to grow big and thrive. And the recipe to lead the world. Every recipe is about making what you want from what you have.
So, I have the recipe to be whatever I want.
Exactly.
You have the recipe. What will you make?
Nestle, good food, good life.
Or they came out of man, this run, Keta. You know what? I know what to do. And I don't want you people to be upset with me. We ate the food. They gave them ingredients to use.
Yeah.
They gave them different things to do. They gave them dishes to do. Let me ask you, were you impressed with the food in your eye?
Yes, I was, but I didn't taste the yam.
Give me a reason why the judges will not send the three of you home.
My yam wasn't undercooked.
I can't hear you.
My yam wasn't undercooked.
Why shouldn't we send you home? Well, let's do something different. On this note, on my list, on our list, Ogochukwu met the highest mark. On that note, Ogochukwu, we are sending you to the next level. You may leave. Wear your apron, and I want to ask you questions before I decide what to do with you, both of you. Tell me, are you ready to go home?
No, I'm not.
No, sir.
Are you willing to do anything Aichokunu Weme?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Take out your apron, both of you. Thank you for coming on the show. I do wish you the best. This is not the end of the journey for you. There's life outside. Thank you for coming from Maggi. Drop your apron on your way out and have a nice evening.
Well, I don't know. Amam, what surprise. Amam, here the judges no ne kuku. Ha no ne kuku nke ha. I don't know what they have in store for you. Has no surprise. We will wait and see. In the meantime, Ahambo Uzo. And it is time to meet our contestants.
Can you see Konambido? Onyo buna no nankwado. Make we the groove. No na to makamagidia. Nyagi the gist na ema hota. My nigga know the truth na ngocha. Oh, the food na to makana magita, but nge nyagi response man lita.
I'm confident in myself and I believe by God's grace, 2 million go break and go house.
Yeah, the feeling I'm may win, but I'm with confidence. I'm seeing myself that this 2 million will one way. So I have confidence that I'll win the money.
Obi na togodi mo togodi first. Na lugo stage ai no kita. Ama na menwetia maka na enwe ndi nche na fakasemo mana ano meva. Fawa anago. Ya bịa eme obi ji sie m ike. Wee na-ekwete na m win ya.
That 2 million. If I don't win, just get this one person where I just dey use one side, I dey look one just like that. But I don't want to the reason I'm sure, but see that Ugochukwu wey wan cook with me today. She dey fear me so much, but I go see her so good one.
Onye mụ na ya so na-represent Anambra. Nwanne m nwaanyị kwa ka m na-akpọ ya. Afa ya bụ Chioma. Ama m na ọ na-esi gwogwo. Ya ka obi na-agwa m na o nwere ike iwin ya nwa.
Mmekwugodo dọba mmewin ya mana ọ bụsi alụ na mewin ya maka ofu onye ya win kwa ya. Kansi n'uju. Mana mmewin ndo nwana.
Welcome, contestants. We have Shekina, we have Chioma, and we have Obianuju, the last Obianuju standing. You get to be one step closer to 2 million naira at the end of this round. Who is going home? Who is going to be steps closer? I would like you to come forward. And pick one piece of paper at the same time. Okay? Take your positions over here. Reveal your pick. Shama, what do you have?
Kitchen 3.
Obianuju, what do you have?
Kitchen 1.
Shekina?
Kitchen 2.
All right, so take your positions. What this means is that without knowing what you are going to cook, without saying what you're cooking. That's what it means because you have picked a slab that you're going to cook at. We did not pick for you. We have 3 slabs that is already furnished with food that you are going to cook today. As usual, this round you have 30 minutes to start and finish your cooking. 30 minutes. This is the Nriji round. You already have everything you need to cook your yam meals. Everybody needs shiji. But then we got some 1, 2 things, 3 things DTC from one person to the other. But on the side, unuga bia to the store. Bia boro inyo una unu need. Ime a side dish. That is enrichaji erie that one. Inyo ririo. If you want, it can be something that you can cook, echara or something will just when you chop it up, be creative. The key point is to be creative with your side dish. On the other hand, no na tray unu now behind your stove. Find a way to make sure that all of your ingredients go into your meal. Just make it creative, make it colorful, make it beautiful, make it sweet. Most importantly, let it be nice. Because the judge is like, so, sort of 2 dishes. Another thing ageri on the side. Odoro nanya.
Odoraya.
Nkowa some more. Should I cover that some more?
I what are you?
Okay. Una otalia. So you're set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Osetiela.
Look everywhere. Look in different places. So many people winning all over the world. You are my spice.
Abiana spices. Abiana jollof akwaraka we sie nne o signature jollof spice bụ ebe anọ. Abiana chicken spices sogburu onwe ya. Jukwa ise signature chicken spice egbukwala oge. Ọ bụ company mepụtara Maggi Star mepụtara signature chicken ya na ọmarịcha signature jollof. Ngwanu unu were ọsọ gote signature chicken spice na signature jollof spice with Maggi. Cook the difference.
Seasoning. What seasoning are you using?
Maggi crayfish and Maggi star.
Maggi crayfish and Maggi star. I'm happy to hear that. What Maggi seasoning are you using?
Star.
Maggi star.
Maggi. Yes.
Guys, you have 24 minutes to go.
Na-esi ji agwọrọ agwọ na ụkpaka, ji green agwọ.
This is nice. This is fried puff yam.
Blended fried yam.
They lie, this is yam akara. Shake it.
Yes, ma'am.
Onagakwa. Carrot.
I'm making yam and pepper soup.
Yam and pepper soup.
Yes, goat meat pepper soup with fish.
Okay. In your language, just say my food is going to be the best.
No rengamuto.
That's it.
That is over.
No rengamuto.
It's over. And you have 3 minutes to go. Woo, smells good in here, Obianuju.
Thank you.
Okay, friends, it's business time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mishichala, Mishichabe, O Setela, Sepu Aka. Over to you, judges.
I had invited the boss for lunch.
Okay.
Then I get called to handle some emergency. Then my plan B, the caterer, gets hopelessly stuck somewhere.
In front of me. What?
Then I call hubby, and he says,
What are we going to do?
Relax, we got this.
No, we don't.
Now it's up to me and him to save the day.
You okay?
With help from something special, the new Ninja pot seasoning from Maggi. Specially made from natural stockfish, smoked fish, crayfish, and other ingredients to give your soups and pottages that Nigerian bottom pot taste.
You need to tell me how you got that bottom pot taste.
And then later she says,
Come see me Monday morning. Let's talk about the new branch we're opening.
Just then my plan B shows up. And just when I thought the drama was over.
My sister, let's go to business.
Delicious bottom pot, yeah.
There wasn't much pressure, but I guess I felt a little bit relaxed. So I hope this will get me the 2 million, closer to the 2 million.
What did you use to season your dish?
Maggi star and Maggi crayfish.
Okay. I didn't really get to taste your yam, so I can't comment on the texture. For me, I just feel like this was just there. I didn't really see... taste-wise, it was just okay for me. You know, I feel like you could have done a little bit more. It was just there for me.
The only thing, or two things I'm going to complain about, but jiga but tabara ni me. I'm going to see you on purpose. I want to it's just see your bruji. So more, so I come on and get an easy. Okay, can you keep beside dish?
The fish.
The fish beside dish, but in my case we see here, or the fish or part of the sauce, or the rich aside. But that's by the way. Manobama is in your former.
Thank you.
The taste for the sauce, for the fish, is nice. But you see the vegetable, the yam is supposed to be, is it yam and vegetable or yam in vegetable?
Yam in vegetable.
It didn't feel like that to me. It felt like yam and vegetable sauce. And I also don't feel like the taste of your vegetable sauce was deep. How did you put Maggi in it? Because if you put Maggi, you said star and Maggi crayfish. If you put Maggi star and crayfish in your dish, if you put it properly, there's no way we would not be able to taste it. I could not really taste it that much. Pepper was okay and moderate. It's eatable, right? It's eatable, but for a competition, it just wasn't nice.
And just to say this before you go, we keep saying this. You've gotten this far. There is no room for error. As you're cooking, you taste. As you cook, you taste.
It was good. No much pressure, it was just there.
Shakina. No one really knew that he could cook like that.
I'm going to ask you one question, and I want you to be truthful to me. Do you think you put a bit too much salt? Okay. So I will excuse the yam because maybe you didn't choose the part of the yam that you use in cooking, right? Because it's a bit hard, and I'm not going to hold that against you. But I don't know what it is, but the sauce is too deep that once you put it in your mouth, you feel the heat. Like it hits you. That something is deep. So I think it's salt, but I'll leave it for the other judges to. I don't know if they feel the same way.
Firstly, your starter, I absolutely loved your starter.
Thank you.
I would probably have the starter with some fried yam, rice, whatever you have it. Loved it. Absolutely delicious. Your yam was definitely a little bit undercooked for me. Could have been a little bit softer. The sauce, I loved the flavor. And I just want to say thank you for taking correction, because the pepper this time was not overpowering the sauce. I could actually eat this properly. So for you to actually take correction, because I've always, nagged you on, reduce your hand with the ose. You have taken it into consideration, and I want to thank you for that. So well done. I absolutely enjoyed this meal.
Sheki.
Yes, ma'am.
I like it. I like your starter. I like the taste. I like the taste of your food as well. Probably, you didn't use salt, did you? You just Maggi?
Just Maggi.
Maybe a little bit too much, just very tiny. Aside that, your food was not dry, so I like. And your presentation it's beautiful. This is nice. Well done.
Honestly, it wasn't easy, but I nailed it.
Lolo. Lolo.
African Chiquito #1.
I can't hear your voice. Lolo.
African Chiquito #1.
I love the fact that you are creative. Your fish sauce, for me, I felt it was too salty.
too salty. I don't know, what did you use? Which Maggi did you use?
Maggi chicken and crayfish.
Maggi chicken and crayfish. I felt like you added a little bit too much of your Maggi cubes. Your plantain, I felt you tried good attempts, but I felt your plantain, it was just too oily for me. I love the fact that you took into consideration nutrition. So on your plate now, you have everything, your carbohydrates, your protein, your fiber, everything is here.
I liked your sauce.
Thank you.
I liked the fact that I was eating yam and I didn't know that it was yam. That's creativity. There's nothing that beats that. And on this particular episode, no one has been able to do that for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Do you understand? That's a plus.
I don't think I've seen anybody that actually used things from this market as much as you did.
Thank you.
You came here with 3 plates. This was amazing. I love it. I've always been about creativity. This is perfect, if you ask me. What do you call this yam thing? Yam puff-puff?
Yam bobs with egg.
Orola no mume. You know how it is. Once the food has come to the judges, it is time for eliminations and verdicts. Ndosampi, come forward. Ready or not?
Ready.
Here it comes. Noble.
Welcome. The higher we go in a competition, you get to meet people who can equally cook. On the table, most of you are some of our favorites because of what the things that you guys have given us before now. But this is a show brought to you by Maggi. And you cannot insult Maggi by putting too much of it. Personally, I had so much hope in your food, in what I thought you could do. Are you the last man standing?
Yes, sir.
If you're the last man standing, do you think that what you did today was good enough for you to stand as the last man standing?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what was your side?
Fish.
Fish cannot be a side if fish was in the meal. You know what? I'm not going to waste time. Take up your aprons. Don't just untie it at the back. Untie the apron at the back. If we give them opportunity to do good and they don't do as good, then let's make it an all-guest show. Shekina, this is the end of the journey for you. Obaniju, you did amazingly well today. I was so impressed with your meal. You tried. But all the time, creativity is not what is most important. Sometimes the meal is what matters. And because the meal matters and creativity matters, I'm sending you straight to the final and I'm sending you home. Have a nice day.
Congratulations, Choma. You're the second contestant in the running for the grand prize of 2 million naira. And this is the end of the road for Shekina and Obianuju.
Thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Congratulations, Choma.
Do you want to hug Ozo?
You want a hug?
Yes.
I can.
Yes, I think that's what she wants.
It's
Not
okay.
me. Hug Ozo. You can hug Ozo.
It's okay.
I don't understand why Uriel and Alex are crying.
I'm crying because, you know...
You're not crying. What's that? Why is your eye raised?
I'm crying because I understand. Cooking is my passion. And, you know, and when you want something so much and you put your heart and your soul into it and I saw that in Chioma and I see it all the time. It makes me emotional because I can literally stay in the kitchen for hours. I love it. So I can connect.
Oh, I'm crying because you asked me why. Why did you talk to me? Bless me. I already
transferred the tears.
I already did this.
For you to
why
go
you
back
crying.
in.
You just.
Oh, I feel you. Anyway, that is how the cookie crumbles. Oh, Setigo is that cooking show that will have you just tied in the knot of your stomach, waiting who is going home, who is not going. Was the food sweet? And you know, you can't tell because we're over here. The eating and the cooking is happening here. You, the audience, you don't get to taste what the food, you know, tastes like or see what you just, it's all that you're seeing. It's only your eyes that you're able to eat. So when we tell you this is what it is what it is, and that is just how it goes. So when next you see us, it would be the semi-finals and we'll have a surprise for you, right? Is that when you're going to reveal your surprise, Noble?
Hopefully.
Okay. And then it will be the running for the grand prize of 2 million naira. This is still Setigo, the most exciting cooking competition on your TV screens. And we'll be back next episode with surprises, riveting moments and events, more cooking, more food, more judgment, and all kinds of fun. My name is Uzo Kode Kodero. See you next episode.
Setigo DJ put the volume louder. Obuni wezibo to fenya munyoka. Jiro mo fe multiply di me kunja. Problem no dey finish now why I know dey bother. After working na LA no be promo. Maggi melo for obule zibo combo. Ebu na mo gere move it on slow mo. I know they carry my belly play in case you don't know. Setigo, Setigo.
Better soup, no Maggi cook, I'm sure you know.